Welcome to another Minecraft video. I haven't done too much since the last recording that was yesterday. Um I did update the shader pack and I did check the sky. It's still busted, so I'm assuming that it is a problem on my end, not the shader pack, which means I'm not going to be bothered to fix it. The vanilla texture water is not broken, so we can use that, although I might shut it off just because it looks a little strange. I don't know. We'll see. I did name the land. I named it Bristle Crust. I put a little sign here. I do want to do oh, that's not the right day. Hold on. It was yesterday when we established this land. But yeah, I named the land. I checked the shader. I did all that off camera. But for the most part, I haven't done too much off camera. But I was thinking. My plan was to just come in and continue working on the house, but the more I thought about it, the more I came to the realization that I am very low on food, and I don't have any way to grow. I mean, I do have ways to grow it. I could go down to the water, plant crops along the water edge, but they might be out of they might be out of range to grow and whatnot, and it didn't seem very appealing. So I need a bucket to bring water up here to start a little farm. Before we work on the house, before we do anything, I need to go mining with what little food I have, which is a piece of steak, and hope we can find 3 pieces of iron. But yeah, we need some iron so we can get a bucket, and so we can move or we can move some water up, make a little well. I always make wells in my bases. There's always a well. Uh, Mostly for convenience, but I do it even when I'm right next to water, just because like it's kind of a tradition at this point. You know, like just it's the same thing with me naming the land that I build on. It's just tradition, right? Something that I started doing more recently, but it makes the worlds feel more special. You know? Oh, that's copper. All I need is 3 pieces of iron, and then we're good. But I don't want to do any. Excuse me. I don't want to do any crazy caving because I don't really want to die. It doesn't matter that much if I do, but like still, I'd prefer not to. I do also need a fair bit of coal. That's iron. Let's go. Okay, how many pieces though? 1. Okay, that sucks. Kinda need more than that. Okay, another piece. Okay, that's 2 pieces of iron. A little bit closer to our goal. That's better than what we started with, but it's still not enough. We may be digging a little hole to live in. Yeah, okay, let's dig a little hidey hole for a little bit. I'm too low on food to risk getting hurt. I don't want to die. I mean, again, this isn't hardcore, so it doesn't matter that much if I die, but still, I'd like to at least try not to die. You know, so we'll mine this out and make a little bit of a cubby hole, and then I might just chill in here. I might do a little bit of strip mining. Okay, keep digging down. Hopefully we get hopefully we get some iron. Just 1 more piece. That's all I need. All I need is 1 more piece of iron. And I will be absolutely ecstatic. I will be so happy because I can leave and go back home and build, which is what I really want to be doing right now, but of course I also don't want to starve while I'm building. Especially since I like to, like, jump off my builds. Iron, yes. I like to jump off my builds when I'm really high up, so, like, I take damage, and I lose a lot of hunger because of that. So I accidentally, I don't know if I left it in the video, but I accidentally, used all my coal for torches without, like, thinking about it. Well, not all my coal. I still had coal in the furnace, but, like, all my extra coal. And I was like, huh, that was a bit stupid. We have officially acquired iron, which means we can make some buckets and make a bucket and get some water. Now, we have actual crops growing. We're going to, I do see we have some wheat, so we're not actually as low on food as I thought we were, but I still needed to go and do that. I might as well have gotten it done. I might be able to do this without any strip mining. So let's see if we can do this. Okay, so I need enough space to where it doesn't immediately hit my head. So I think like here would be right, or can I? No, there's the right spot. Okay, I just need to be able to like enter the basement. You know, I can't have that be a problem. So we're gonna build this out this way, and I'm gonna get rid of this bit here. This should be brought down. Then I need to get rid of this tree here because I need to bring this out maybe a bit more. I don't know. Get rid of this torch. Get out of here, torch! Maybe I could do it actually like at a slanted angle. This is one flaw to winging a house, is that you kind of don't know if it's going to work out in the end. And if it doesn't, well, you just put all this effort into creating it, so you're kind of SOL. I usually do a more unique pattern for my flooring, but this is like so much floor. I don't know if I have like the mental energy to do that. It also might be harder on the eyes just because, like, you know, so much more space for the pattern to exist. It's gonna be more straining on the eyes probably. I don't know. It is raining, and no, I hate rain. Then we have this area here, which, yeah, looks fine. Alright, cool. We're gonna build this up one, I think. I'm gonna bump this back, though. We're gonna build this up one. And then we're gonna do wood. But I want a nice thong. Huh? Oh, interesting. Okay, just pretend I'm Australian, and I mean sandals. Anyway, no, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Holy shit. Walls. Yes. Oh, I was trying to say strong. That's what I was trying to say. I need a nice, strong foundation. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, God. Okay, we need spruce, but I'm a little low on it, so we might have to plant and chop, which should have been something I was doing anyway. I have all my spruce saplings. Damn me for not being organized. I can hear my friends screaming at me for not being organized. I think I actually would probably drive him insane if he's seen, like, my older worlds back in the day, where, like, I never did any sort of organization. I had no storage room. There was just chests everywhere, filled with random crap, and I couldn't find anything. It sucked, but it was how I liked to play. So, I took a bit of a break, did a bit of building off camera. I have the bottom part of this done, like the exterior done. All I need to do is work on this bit here with like a roof and whatnot. We're gonna kind of like have it taper in and go up higher. I'm thinking about doing the roof in copper and letting it oxidize to where it's green, but I'm not too sure if I want to do that. That is something that I'm probably gonna do and then see how it looks. And if it looks horrible, I'll tear it down and do a different block. But that's kind of the vision I'm having in my head. Oh, earlier when I was building, because I like to do this when I build, I like to jump off my buildings. I discovered that the like effects mod that I have that adds like the snoring, when you get to a really like low health, a heartbeat sound plays, and it scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, I thought I had somehow accidentally installed a horror mod or something, because I genuinely got frightened. I was like, what is happening? Yeah, so far, and you know, I might be saying this a little too soon, but so far I like the way this house is turning out. I think it looks very neat. And I think it's gonna be very nice looking. We might even end up like getting rid of this window and turning this into like a little like bridge out, maybe, or like a little path down to another way to get down to here, to have a path down to the water, and maybe I will extend this land and fill it in and like have a little more of a flatter area. That, or I'll just build down to here, flatten it a little bit, and then build a bridge over to that island. Because I wanna use these islands for something. I think I said in the last video I was gonna put my bamboo on them. Not too sure about that, but I want to use these islands for like something. I don't know what. Putting the bamboo on them like for like a temporary thing isn't a horrible idea once we kind of build a path over there, but otherwise I don't really know what I should use them for. Like I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Maybe I could put like my nether portal over there or something. I don't know. Ugh. My jaw was stuck. I have a thing where my jaw will just like not like I have jaw issues. I don't know what it is because I've never talked to a doctor about it because it's just something I've always had. And my grandmother also had it, so I'm assuming that it's a genetic. It might be a deformity. I'm not too sure. But so something genetic with my jaw where it pops a lot when I eat. It's something that my mic actually picks up. I found that out when I was recording a Morrowind video. But it is something that, like, genuinely doesn't get in the way. It doesn't hurt, really. Sometimes it does, but it genuinely doesn't hurt. Generally, not genuinely. Generally, it doesn't hurt. But, it can cause, it can cause my jaw to lock up sometimes. And I have to, like, pop it forward to, like, unhinge it and then open it. Cause if I don't give myself an overbite, I can't open my jaw. Okay, let's hop down here. Ow. Mining time. Mining time. Oh, good lord. Okay, so we need to find a way down safely. That's a drop I can survive. So this thing here should mean that there's gonna be very little mobs because of all this lava. Take this iron though. Yoink, yoink, and yoink. Okay, I've been given information that may prove useful. I'm gonna make another furnace just to speed this along. So he said I think we only need one, and then we need. Oh god, I need so many furnaces. Hold on, I need a whole thing of furnaces out here. Just to make as many as I can. Just fucking. Okay, this sign is kind of in the way. Okay, now, I need to get all of this fucking leaf litter. You are being used. Smelt my iron. And then I might as well have you smelt all of it, actually. As much as you can, anyway. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. And then we'll just fill all of these with leaf litter. And we can always get more because there's so much of it. Now we need to grab a couple of these things of copper. Get these going. We should have one more thing of leaf litter. Yes, we do. We have many more things of leaf litter, actually. Which means we can have one more thing of copper. Alright, now that we're a little more efficient with our time, we need to also actually take a bit of this copper away and smelt. I think you need smooth stone for a stone cutter. I'm not actually sure what the recipe for a stone cutter is. Stone. Oh yeah, no, it must be smooth. Okay. Rust! Where the mobs start spawning. And they come and they get us. Right, take the shield off. think it's smooth stone. No, that is right. Okay, there we go. Now we have a stone cutter. We'll put it here. Apparently, one block through here is 4 of these, I guess. Wow. Wow. My friend is so smart. What a smart man he is. Hold on. Don't I have... I do have a ladder mod. Okay. I thought so. I had a different ladder mod that I really, really liked, but it just isn't updated. Ow. Alrighty. I think, for the most part, I'm gonna have to take a break. So, I had recorded the first bit of this video, and it was 2 hours and 30 minutes total of footage. I had begun editing it, because that seemed like a good amount of footage. It's about how long the first part was unedited. So I began editing it, and I was able to edit it down to 16 minutes total, which is not enough time. I'm not gonna go from having a part 1 that's 45 minutes to having a part 2 that's 16 minutes. I was gonna come on and do the roof and finish things up off camera until I realized that that video was not very long. I find it really hard to talk while building. I don't know why, it's just something that I'm not very good at. Something I need to work on. Yeah, this is a completely different day. I recorded the last video recorded the first bit of this video yesterday. Now I'm recording more of it today after I had finished editing it. So, different day. I just had, I guess what would probably be considered dinner, even though I ate it kind of around what would be lunchtime. I had a burger and some baked beans, and it was very, very tasty, very good. But yeah, it was pretty good. Dinner or lunch, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, it's very hard to yap while building. I don't know, I don't know what to talk about, man. I don't know. I'm trying to think about how, because I don't know, I have like 2 different, like visions in my head of how this roof looks. One where it is just like a typical roof, like comes to a point and goes back down. But then I also think of one that like is more like a tower, right? More of a spire style of roof, and I'm not really sure which one I'm gonna like more. You know, like I don't. Ooh, no, it's not how I want that. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like a copper roof. Like I need to wait for it to oxidize before I can come to the conclusion on whether or not I like it. But I need to get it done now so I can let it oxidize, you know? I hope that's what it's called. I hope it is called oxidizing, and I'm not just pulling that out of my ass, because I genuinely don't know. But, you know, I have to wait for it to turn green before I know for sure if I like it or not, which is going to take a little bit of time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do kind of like a tower, you know? Or like a spire type design, maybe? I don't know. If I were to, like, do whole blocks on the edge, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing, man. I really do be just doing random shit while building. But I might try to leave in more footage of me building just in silence. Maybe I'll add my own music. I don't know, mute the game volume or something else. A little more chill vibes, less edited, more chill vibes, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. I don't want people to get, like, bored or, like, irritated with how much dead space I leave in the video. And I guess it doesn't matter, right? Like, I can edit it however I want. The only people who are gonna complain, and that's if they watch it, are my friends. And let's be honest, I don't think their opinion on how I am editing matters that much. I don't think I really care that much about what they think, you know. Because if they don't like it, then they really don't have to watch it. So I don't know, I might try to start experimenting with my editing a little bit more. Alright, let's see how this looks as it is. I feel like the tower itself is too tall. I might have to move it down a bit, actually. Ugh. Ow. Ow. Sleep. I've been having recently, a much stronger desire to play, Minecraft with people, which is very strange, because normally I'm not really into that. But I don't know. I think it would be fun, except for the fact that I am not paying for a server. I'm not spending that kind of money. Again. I did for a little while, but, it just wasn't very fun, and didn't really feel that worth my money. Huh? English? I don't know if that sentence made sense, but, you know what I mean. Like, it didn't seem like it was worth the money I was putting into it. I don't know. I do need to, actually do the roof on this bit first. I forgot that this was, like, an area that also needs to be roofed, so I'm gonna do this first. There we go. Now let me hop down and see how this looks. Let me also grab some bread to eat, Emily. Step back and take a look at this. Alright. Okay, not bad, not bad. Feeling a bit sick to my stomach from that burger. I think I ate too much. It's also, like, not really an I ate too much sickness, it's more like a I ate something bad and I'm about to vomit sickness. I don't feel well. Might end up recording more tomorrow, depending on if I can get enough footage. Bitch! I'll figure out what to do with pillars and detailing and whatnot. Oh god, I don't feel good. Why am I sick? That's not fair. I'm not supposed to be sick. I'm supposed to feel great. This is so cringe. But that's not. Oh my god. Can you tell I'm tired? I keep trying to mine copper with my axe instead of my pickaxe. My god. Let's finish this off. I think that any way that I make this roof isn't gonna matter that much, just because, like, it's very tall. You're not gonna see the roof. It's gonna be a little wonky no matter what I do, I think. For these videos, I want to aim, like this Let's Play specifically, I want to aim between 40 minutes and at max, almost at 100 hours, at max an hour and 30 minutes, but that would be, like, absolutely pushing it. Probably would never get that much, but the goal is between 40 minutes and an hour and 30 minutes. So as long as I get over 40 minutes or around 40 minutes, I'm pretty satisfied. But I don't want to go from, 45 minutes to 16 minutes. That's a bit ridiculous. Time to move on to iron, I guess. I guess it doesn't look that bad. That's a bit weird, but I don't think you'd see it anyway, so. Does it really matter? I don't think so. I did like the thing that I had, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know about nothing anymore, for real, for real. put torches up here to prevent mobs from spawning. So I have had mobs spawn on my roofs before, which is not terribly fun. I feel like a very long window here. Imagine this all oxidizes to green and I don't like it. Oh my god, I would actually, like, lose my mind. That's not a joke. If there would be no more me, I would become something else entirely. I would cease to exist, and in my place would form a beast of pure rage and malice. Am I gonna line this whole thing in copper for real? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if that would look good. I mean, maybe. Drop. Drop. Yeah, it's certainly something. It's certainly a roof on a building. It's not really the shape that I'm worried about not looking good. I don't know if the green will suit the house. I'm kind of just hoping it will. I have real no reason to believe that it will. I just have to hope and pray. Alright. I need to eat and then make some more bread. Then I need to wrap the rest of this in copper, I guess. Put a window there. So I need to get some glass. I have plenty of spruce I can use to make spruce stairs. I'm not too worried about that. I'll make a couple spruce stairs so we can make as many windows as we need, and then glass. Where? I have a bit of glass here. Do I have any? I do have some more glass points. Okay. Let's add this window. So we need to bump this here, and then boom, 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 then up, glass. Wonderful. Then fill that there. Then make some ladders. We could make custom ladders to match the spruce. But I think they need like a ladder frame thing, which I don't know how to make. I think you make it with a ladder, which is just it's weird. It's conceptually a very weird way to make ladders. I don't know why I can't just make them out of the block type. Well, I know why I can't. It's because the regular way to make ladders is just sticks, right? So not any space for like a custom block, a custom wood block. But the other mod that I had just made the recipe different. It had like the block of your choosing and then sticks, right? And that worked just fine. So, but for this, like, I need a ladder frame, which is made with the ladder and sticks, which is just silly in my opinion. We have a little hall, which leads into, I guess, a bedroom area. I don't know. I'm not sure what we'd use this for. Maybe a little bookshelf area. I don't know. Danny, sorry. That's not something anyone will understand. Why I reacted to that name. I want to see if I can just be lazy and like just not use actual not use actual oak blocks there. No one will know. Shh. Not bad, I guess. It's fine. Let's go into free cam mode so I can get a better view of it. Alright, not bad, not bad. I'm probably gonna end up replacing these with stairs and whatnot. And then this is also gonna be given a bit more detail with this stuff. And other than that, it's not terrible. Not the best thing ever built, not the worst thing ever built, probably, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna cut this bit here. I'm assuming I've recorded enough footage to round out that video. If not, well, fuck, I'm coming back and recording a bit more. Thank you for watching. I hope it wasn't too horrible of a video, even though I've kind of been out of it. And goodbye.